Okay, so this is the phone uh, recording of the spreadsheet. It looks a little different on the phone than it does on the computer, but one of the disadvantages on the phone is when I open the spreadsheet on my computer, it automatically shoots me to the next open row, which is all the way down in the early 1600s. The phone rendering doesn't work. I've already Googled to find this out. There's nothing that can be done. I don't know why Google hasn't fixed this, but it is a limitation. So whenever I open the sheet, it starts me at the top. Okay, so let's say I don't know the exact inventory number of my Hyundai Tiburon. So I would have to scroll and scroll and scroll. Now, of course, I know it's not there because I haven't sold it yet, but it's going to be somewhere here in the 1500s or 1600s, right? So I have to look for the color coding of a white background, which is unsold. There's a Hyundai. Yeah, that's it right there. So you see where it says TUBIR. Okay. So now I find the car, and now I have to scroll all the way 50-something columns to find the next available blank, which is right there. And then I would manually enter in whatever I spent and then a small description. Okay. And then I'd be done. It's a little cumbersome. It's doable. I've been doing it for years, but I figured there's got to be a better way. And indeed there is. So what I did was I created a sheet called Repair. And what it does is it searches for a model. And I made it so you don't have to put the complete model. Because if you noticed, it didn't say Tiburon. It said TIBUR. The auction abbreviates sometimes because they only have so many characters in a field, especially if there's like a trim afterwards, like Sonata GLS, Sonata Sport. It's not going to say Sonata. It's going to say Sona or Sonat, just however many characters. So I had to make it so I could search for it. And that was a little tricky in and of itself. But here I have just CRU to find PT Cruisers. And these are all the PT Cruisers. And it goes backwards in time. I sort it by the time it was sold. And it puts the blanks, in other words, the unsold ones, here on the bottom. I tried reversing the search. It doesn't work. There doesn't seem to be a way to get the blank unsold ones on top. So I have to scroll down. But okay, big deal. So, Hyundai Tiburon. So what I'm going to do is, and you'll also notice I even have it colorize the inventory numbers by whatever paint color the car is. So that's kind of a cute little touch. Just makes it visually easy to find it. If it's a car that I've bought a lot of, something like that, I just figured I'd colorize it because I could. Okay, so let's go to Tiburon, TIB, and I go here and I write go. That activates it. It erases everything. And it pops up the only two Tiburons. One that was sold all the way back 7 years ago and the one that I got now. So I want to add this repair to that Tiburon. So I just put an X next to the car, and I hit. And what it does, I didn't show you that, but that actually said $901 and something. And it updated by adding the $28 repair. So it's done, but just to verify, we'll go to the Tiburon and look, now it says $27.98 O'Reilly for paint, right in the very next blank. And then it leaves all the other blanks for other repairs if there aren't any that need to be done. What a time saver that is.